Your bus route could change very soon as Jefferson Parish leaders are deciding to pull away from the RTA. Leaders say they're not satisfied with the way things are headed. This comes after several recent resignations from the RTA's Board of Commissioners.
WDSU reporter Jonah Gilmore is live at 10. Jonah, how will all of this affect riders?
Well, Gina Sulla, this area in downtown New Orleans that you see behind me is where you can get off a Jefferson Parish Transit bus and get on to RTA. A Jefferson Parish councilwoman tells me that one route could be impacted, but they're working to ensure there's little to no disruption for riders. After a wave of resignations from the Regional Transit Authority Board of Commissioners, the Jefferson Parish president announced they want a way out.
That really was the dilemma that came up earlier this week, and we started talking about it.
In a letter sent to RTA's board chair, Jefferson Parish President Cynthia Lee Sheng cites the resignations as a primary reason to exit the partnership.
You have to be able to work in partnership, but if for some reason it's not working, you have to be able to opt out.
Jefferson Parish Councilwoman at Large Jennifer Van Vranken says the Kenner Loop is one of the few routes in JP that's operated by RTA. If they move forward, it could be impacted.
We don't know exactly what that will look like, if it'll be the same route, the same kind of bus, or if it gives us an opportunity to do things a little differently.
Jefferson does have Jeff Transit, where they could come in and maybe do the Kenner Loop.
Friday, State Representative Joe Stagney filed a bill.
She said we need an option
that would give the parish that option to depart from the board.
There was really no procedure in the law that they could exit, and this simply provides that procedure.
He says his bill will go live Monday during the regular session, and if Jefferson Parish wants to cut ties with RTA, that could happen in a matter of months.
They'd have to pass a resolution by the governing authority, and then 45 days later, they could exit the RTA.
Van Vranken says what is happening is procedural, and riders who depend on public transit should not be alarmed.
We will figure out how to make sure people get seamlessly from one parish to another.
We reached out to RTA. A spokesperson tells us while the board handles its own matters, the agency continues to move forward with day-to-day work. We're live in downtown New Orleans. Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.